Guys, we are back and today we are going to watch sb19 full Los Angeles Presscon for WYAT Tour. And I'm so excited. I have not watched any of the interviews since I came back from New York. There's been so many interviews out. I think there's 4. So we're gonna watch all of them. We're gonna appreciate them speaking English, no subtitles needed. And I'm so excited. They're in San Francisco right now. I'm so happy for them. I'm not gonna lie, I did check flights for San Francisco, but unfortunately, when you don't live in America, flights are so expensive. If you live in America, you can go city to city and it's quite cheap. But from London, a simple trip cost me so much. So unfortunately, could not make it to San Francisco. But I will be back for next tour, wherever that might be. Anyways, let's do this. This interview is quite long, so I'm excited. Let's go. This is sb19 in Los Angeles.
Let's give it up and let's bring out sb19!
Wow! Live here at the
Isn't that
Hall
the
of Los
Kumu
Angeles,
Live?
California.
Yes, it is. It's the Kumu Live.
A global icon that is
I couldn't watch that because it was so late.
Kamusta po kayo? Hello, hello.
Get comfortable, find your seat wherever you're
There's a mic for...
There's pillows.
Meron na tayo ng buhok. Magtabi na tayo. Point na ako ng sb19 na. Ano daw na?
Okay, sound break. sb19, hi.
Hello.
Good evening po.
Are they speaking English? I feel like they're not.
Ako po si Ken.
Hi everyone.
I hope you can.
Hello everyone, I'm Josh.
Ken, you're in Los Angeles.
I'm Justin. Hi, good evening po.
Let's get comfortable now.
Yes, okay. Yes, thank you po. Thank you.
Okay. First question. How is LA so far? How is LA treating you?
Is Kumu Filipino app?
Very homey. Yeah, we like it so much because it feels like we're in the Philippines, but you know, an upgraded version.
They had in and out.
Yeah,
Was it good?
Yeah, it was really good, especially the jalapenos.
Oh, you
But,
like
yeah,
spicy?
I really like it.
Ken does not
so-
like spicy.
Let's go in with the questions.
Let's jump right in. Are you ready?
Yes.
You wanna do the first question?
Yes. So, how does it feel to be one of the globally recognized Pinoy acts of today?
Well, first of all, we're very humbled and we're very honored to be recognized by our talents. And of course, we're really, really thankful to all the people that have been supporting us from the very beginning. But, you know, this is just the first step to promoting or
Pablo has the English mode
having
on.
the Filipino music recognized by the world. So we're really, really happy that we're creating motions and slowly we're getting there. And we're really, really thankful.
Slowly
to all the
but
support.
sturdy.
There is a lot of supporters. As you can see here in the crowd, everyone is attentive. Let's make some noise, Los Angeles. Yes. So talk to me a little bit about your show. What can people expect from your shows? How will the
Oh,
Tour,
the things you can
World Tour
expect.
stand out to both your fans here, globally, and how will they get to know sb19? Because now it's personal. This is the first
Ken
time
gave
you,
the
right?
microphone back and said, I am not talking.
Who wants to answer?
We always say this every time. When we perform, we deliver. It depends because when we perform, we make sure that we give our best, not 100%, but if we can give our 1,000%, we will do it.
Oh,
But,
they did.
As we
They
always say,
gave their all.
Every performance is different from each cities because you know, we add a lot of flavor in different cities as well, and you know, every performance is very meaningful for us because not every city we have the same audiences, so we make sure that
But you see the familiar faces because most of the people that flew to New York, they're just flying everywhere now. Because once you're within America, you just go to all the dates. So I'm guessing they saw a lot of people multiple times.
We are giving our best, and we will, the money that they pay, it's worth it. Yeah.
I love.
Yeah, and that concert was expensive. I think it was too expensive, especially because New York was even more expensive than LA. But I mean, I'm glad for them. But then again, I don't think they're receiving all the money of the ticket selling. But this is one of the most expensive concerts I've been to. And even though it's worth it and everything, I think that they're not that famous enough for it to be that expensive. Because if it was cheaper, then I could have gone to more dates. But one ticket was about almost $400. Like, I haven't even paid that for Taylor Swift, $400. And yes, you had photo op and sound check. But still, it's very expensive for sb19, I think. So hopefully they make it more accessible for fans.
That I do see all the different flavors. So my question.
But that's not them. That's like the.
What is your favorite song?
That's who they work with.
Each of you.
It's a hard question. Yeah, it's a very hard question.
All of the above.
Yeah, all of the above. Because every song has a different emotion, a different feeling, and when you're in that certain moment, you're trying to sing it. You definitely feel different from another song that you're going to sing later. So we try to be in the zone every song that we sing, and we try to give our best and make sure that the emotion of that certain song is translating to the people who's watching. So ayun po, very hard question, but if maybe we were to pick, I always like to perform Bazinga because it's like the song that I get to,
I think live Mana is the one. Mana is the one that goes like the crowd goes crazy for Mana.
The fans gets to party with us.
Yeah, because it's
really
easy
nice.
choreography and easy lyrics.
Yeah, I think it's the same as Bazinga for me. Yeah, because you get to.
I feel like Bazinga is probably easier for us international
get the
fans
fans
to
hyped up,
sing.
like those
Yeah,
kinds of stuff.
so we can
And
sing
it's-
more.
I
Because
think
Mana,
it's one
I
of the
can't really
songs
sing that.
Could really, you could tell to your friends, oh, who's sb19? What are the songs? You could really show Bazinga to them. You could
Yeah,
make
for
them listen
sure.
to know more about us.
Mappa and Bazinga would be the
I'd say
first.
personally,
things that I would
SLMT
show.
is the,
Aw,
it's
SLMT.
it's the way of thanking our fans for being there, especially when times get rough. So, yeah, I just wanted them to know that we love them, and so we made that song for them.
For me, I think it's Where You At, because unlike our other songs like you need to put so much emotions, but then for Where You At, it's very chill. You just have to you just have to groove, have fun and all. So there's no much pressure when performing
That's
Where You
true.
At. So that's.
Well, for me personally, I love our ballad songs. So I think I would
Hanggang
say,
sa Huli?
Hanggang sa Huli, and of course Mapa. I really love performing those songs, especially Hanggang
My
sa
favorite
Huli
are
because-
Hanggang sa Huli and Alab.
Sample? What song?
Sample?
Hanggang sa Huli.
Hanggang sa Huli sample.
At kahit pa ang mundo ay mag-iba, ako'y laging nandito. Di man ako para sa'yo, puso'y di magbabago. Walang iba, wala nang hahanapin pa. Pag-ibig ko'y sa'yo hanggang sa... Everybody sing.
Ken was looking at Stella like, wow.
Itong question naman na to, you debuted in 2018, so from that point, what has changed? this is the first world tour that you're doing.
2018,
So,
19, 20, 21.
what happened in those 4 years, and then what has changed as a group and individually?
A lot of things have changed. You wouldn't be able to deny it, of course.
For me personally, I got eager and eager to perform.
Yeah.
Like, give better performances because, you know, when you get a taste of, you know, a success,
Oh, hello, Stel.
you feel like it's already, like, you feel confident and whatnot. But for us, it's not that. We get more pressured. We feel like there are a lot of eyes watching us now, and then we have to step our game. And yeah, I feel like what has changed? Yeah, I know. We got more hungry.
And in terms of skills, I can say that there's a lot has changed. And you know, we perform. You know, we had a lot of concerts and events we performed. So yeah, my English speaking skills is expired.
I think especially when the pandemic happened, we were like in a state of daze.
Not the
Every day
English
we
expiring.
train, but we don't release any song. It's the hunger really.
Oh my
that
god,
made us
when they
really
come
go
with a
right now.
full-length album, that's gonna...
But what hasn't changed is our eagerness to, you know, improve and to perform. About the lives naman po, yeah, I think from before, during training days, it was harder to commute, those kinds of stuff. But now we could at least
Look at Justin being a cutie pie over there.
Parang doon sa malapit for the training, those kinds of things. It made it easier for us. Yes, we can get what we want, and you know, we can buy those things.
Josh looks so comfortable in America.
Yeah, that's the best thing.
Yeah. Because of them, we're right here. We're here right now. Yeah, we cannot
I
say
feel
that
like
we're
Josh
already
belongs in
successful,
America.
but having this kind of support and love from our fans, this is a very, very, very blessed opportunity for us to, you know, perform here in not only in the US but also in other countries. So we would like to thank our beloved 18 for the forever support and love. Thank you so much, guys.
Josh looks so beautiful, oh my god, I can't
So
stop
of
looking at
course,
him.
they want to know, what's next? Is there any future plans that you can
An
let us
album,
know? Anything you can
please,
share?
and a tour that you announce
Nice.
on some events.
Share
Thank you.
for more.
A lot of people have been asking us to, you know, perform in their cities as well. Of course, we
London.
Here, diba? Where's our manager?
Yes.
Here, and of course, with our upcoming album as well. So they will be hearing new songs and new performances, of course.
And freaking world
And of
tour in the
course,
entire
new
world.
improved sb19.
With Nico Biloba.
All right, so let's give it out. We have a lot of media that came in today, and I know that they have their questions. So what we're gonna do is, I know Leo's gonna grab the mic and bring it to them. So there we go. So you can raise your hand and you'll introduce yourself and what media plays, and then you can ask your question. Here we go.
Hi, Peter Gonzaga from GMA7 and Pacific Video. Good to see you guys last night at LAX. Anyways, one thing is
At LAX,
you
we
love
went to the
to
airport.
make sure that you have a great concert. Tell me how do you prepare day of, and what did you guys all do together before you go on stage?
So, how do you prepare the day off?
Before we step to the stage, of course, we do vocal exercises and then we do stretches. But most importantly, we pray before we start a concert, and we do a huddle, and we have this battle cry. Our leader Pablo, he will just lay some messages, and you know that will help us and to be confident when we step on the stage. And we had this battle cry that we do.
A break on three. 1, 2, 3, break!
Like that, and yeah, that's all. And of course, maybe some cheer up messages for our
we
for
get
the other
strength from
members.
each other. So during the
Small talk, pep talk like that.
Oh my god, can you imagine a little
Something
pep
that
talk
we
between each
wouldn't-
other?
Definitely, we wouldn't miss whenever we perform, because when you perform by yourself, you feel like you feel like you could do it, but together we're stronger. So we try to hype each other up and be like connected.
So much better
because
to be in a group.
when we perform on stage and when you're connected with each other, and the fans see that we're
Especially when there's
having
like
chemistry,
trouble with like
we're
microphones and
harmonizing
something like
with each
this,
other.
someone else can pick
It's
up,
really a different experience.
They
for
can
them,
help each other.
as well as our team, because we don't feel alone on stage, and it's very important for us to speak to each other before we go on stage.
Thank you so much.
I can't wait to see the documentary of the tour, because I know they filmed everything.
Hello, Steve Angeles from ABS-CBN Los Angeles. We spoke on
ABS-CBN!
during the BBMA. That was BBMA right before MAPA came out. So I actually wanted to rewind back to that a little. And I mean, you did so much. You got so much success during the pandemic, Mismo. It's like we couldn't even go out. Now that you're back out on the road and able to do even more.
I saw that. I saw that.
You got so much success during the pandemic, Mismo. It's like we couldn't even go out. Now that you're back out on the road and able to do even more, do you feel that the early success is, do you feel more pressure now that we did this during a pandemic? How do we top that now? Or, I mean, how does it feel just to be, I mean, a new level of freedom right now?
Of course, we feel pressured po. Pressured isn't a thing naman na mawawala for us. Kasi, like for now, it's our first ever world tour. It's not common for us, honestly. We didn't really know what to expect during these times.
Yeah.
Pero with the fans,
Second times will be better because now they know the turnout, they know what type of venue they can go for.
Went to the top. Parang, alam niyo po yun, sorry, tatagalog yun. Parang mas tayo, diba? Pero parang, yung through our fans, siguro parang na-amplify po nila kung ano yung mga pangarap namin at yung ginagawa namin sa crafts namin. And now na mas malawag na po, hindi na tayo, well, medyo naging mas malawag na yung pandemic, nasa pandemic pa rin tayo pero hindi nakatingala dati. We could freely express na po yung parang crafts namin to the world. Ngayon nakakapag-tour kami. When we were nominated sa Billboard, we wouldn't be able to go to the US kasi nga, during pandemic siya. But now, if we were be nominated again, siguro yun na yung chance namin to get a big break and to proudly say na ito yung talent ng Filipinos. We could really tell the world na parang ito po SB19 and of course other OPM artists will be representing the Filipino talent.
And then,
we honestly, I personally have lots of realization during the WYAT Tour. Before we started the tour, we were really scared and very, very anxious of what's going to happen.
Because they don't know what to expect.
But then when we went on tour, and we
also,
were
they don't know if people are going to show up at the tour.
Consul General Tato of the New York, we realized a lot of things, and we're not just here to perform. We're here to bring the Filipino heritage all over the world. So that gave us strength, and even like we realized that we have to pride ourselves in whatever we do, because for us to project the Filipino talent, we need to be proud of it. So yun po, masayang-masaya kami na we have this platform to show our talents to the world, and we're really thankful to all the people who are supporting us.
Oh, and actually, natuwa ako kasi from what I've heard before, you guys sa BGYO kanina, feeling ko among the P-pop groups, Relive, it's like you all seem to be friends. Just how important is that friendship? Not to be against each other, but
of course they're friends.
We wouldn't be able to make it without everyone. So
it's the fans that are.
It should be a healthy competition, not para yun nga. So,
I think the problem is just
we're
the
all friends
fans.
and, yeah,
The fans
talk to each other
somehow
and,
cannot
and
understand that
naniniwala-
idols can be
and,
friends.
Yeah, we spend time with each other. Yeah, basketball and stuff. And we believe na their talents are very talaga. One of the keys of the Filipino industry para Filipino music industry para mas makilala pa ang Pilipinas sa ibang bansa pa po at sa buong mundo.
Thank you. 5'5" kayo sa basketball.
Next question. One more from media.
And can we shout really quick? 46,000.
Whoa, 46,000 viewers?
Yes, right now.
Oh,
Stell said, what viewers?
46,000 viewers. Hi.
I'm one of them. I was not one of them.
Hello, guys.
Hello.
My name's Nikki.
Oh
I'm
my
from
gosh.
Ramble Alive.
I feel like they're looking
Welcome
at me.
to LA. We're so excited to have you here. My question is, you've been SB19 for a few years now. If you could relive one moment that you shared together, what would it be?
Short break.
That's also a tough question. Relive?
I guess.
The first ever mole
I
show.
guess it's when we were living together. Because when we were living together, we didn't really speak to each other. We were busy, like because we were on tour that time locally, and when we get to our home, we just sleep, we just rest, and I think it's one of the moments that felt like we wasted, trying to know each other, trying to like bond. Because right now we're really close right now, but before we came here, before our status became like this, we were really separated. Like we're working individually, but as a team, you know. But right now, I think we're really solid, and I think if I could relive one moment, it is that moment.
If Josh could relive, hirap, sobrang hirap. Relive the moment
Well, in a positive way.
when
in a
y'all
positive
became a
way,
group.
during
Like
time
the moment when Josh
we were
picked
about to
you.
give up. When we were about to give up, siguro, there was this time, most of the people don't know about this, but Justin told us, I don't want to do this anymore.
Justin!
I thought everything was parang just gonna end there. Pero for us, I was talking to Justin during that. Justin, kapit ka muna. We could maybe let's try this one more time during Go Up era to. Pero when we released the music video of Go Up, parang naging flop din siya. Honestly, naging flop siya. Hindi siya pumatok, wala nangyayari. And that was the time that everyone thought na matatapos na lahat doon. Then we released Dance Practice. And it was siguro yung moment na yun na parang kumapit kami to each other. And tinuloy pa rin namin yung pangarap namin kahit walang nangyayari. It was a very, I want to relive that moment na kahit wala kaming achievement or kahit wala kami nakukuha na reward, tinutuloy-tuloy pa rin namin. And siguro, one of the biggest success or ano masasabi ko nun, parang fulfilling moments. Kasi dun ko na realize na parang we're doing this because we love this so much. Hindi namin ginagawa to because of just what we can earn from this, but we were doing this because we love it, na kahit walang kapalit, ginagawa namin siya.
Thank you for staying, Ja!
Thank you for not leaving.
Oh yeah, I'm right over here. Yeah, let me grab it. I have one question for you guys. My name is Matt. I'm with Janelle So Productions. She had one question for you guys. If you were given the chance to collaborate with an international artist, who would it be?
Bruno Mars.
Bruno Mars.
Bruno Mars because he's my kuya. No,
What's your name?
No, I'm kidding. Bruno Mars because Bruno Mars can also dance while singing.
Maybe also
And
Pharrell
his songs,
Williams.
Well, he's my favorite artist. That's why. And yeah, I think we can, SB19 and Bruno Mars can do a.
And I want John Bellion for them.
That can represent Bruno Mars and SB19, and I don't know. I can't say anything more because I guess we will be perfect with each other like that. SB19 and Bruno Mars. I'm not saying this to make yabang, but I'm saying this because that's what we feel. We can do a good song na parang may where we can showcase our skills and also we can show na parang kaya namin din, parang hindi makipagsabayan kaya rin namin ipakita na parang gano'n na rin yun makipagsabayan sa international scene. So hindi ko na siya maliliko pa. Parang gano'n pa, parang syempre with Bruno Mars, kilala naman po natin siya as big name talaga and SB19 is starting pa lang. But if given a chance to have a collaboration with Bruno Mars, syempre po, we are very happy, we will be very honored po na magkaroon ng ganong klaseng chance kasi sino ba naman po kami, di ba? Pero other than that, meron naman po kaming mga individual favorite artists, pero as a group po, syempre, yun po, Bruno Mars po. Thank you po sa question.
And also, I think it will be something different for Bruno Mars to
Right, they really need an international collab because I'm trying to think about my other groups right now. I'm really into my Japanese group, Kino 18.
Something he has never done, so I challenge him.
Look at Ken, this little nose.
Hi, Sir Bruno Mars. If you're watching, I'm leaving the door open.
I saw that on Twitter.
Thank you po.
Thank you po.
Inawisan ako bigla.
Well, okay, I think we arrive at the end of the press con. So now I'm just leaving this for you guys to promote your tour and also your socials.
I have a question. Oh. Question.
Oh, last question tayo. Sir Oliver Carney.
You're very famous right now, and you have a lot of fans. And sometimes they want to know everything about you, but you want to leave something for yourself. And much as you would like to keep your privacy, what do you think is the advantage and disadvantage of being famous and popular?
Oh.
Yeah, I think everything naman has pros and cons. But for us, it's the price to pay for being famous. But the fans 18 are really understandable people naman. They really know how to understand us as well. So if we have if we try to have our own time or our alone time, they respect our privacy most of the time, and that's what we love about them the most actually. Talagang nire-respeto po nila yung personal space nila. Ay namin. Kayo guys.
I think one of the bigger challenges that we have right now is the responsibility. Now that there's a lot of youth watching us, following us, and trying to know more about us, we should show something that would make them better, that would inspire them, and I think that's harder than hiding your privacy. So, yeah.
Correct.
Correct.
Pero po siguro, the pros that we could really say is the security in terms of financial. Before, we could, right now, we're really thankful that we're financially secured and we could provide for our family.
That's the best because once you have the money, you have less,
and of course,
you have more freedom to create what you want to create without thinking of
privacy of our
more
own
money.
lives. It's the not really burden, but the weight, the responsibility that we carry for all the people or all the fans or all the supporters that are looking up to us. So, yun po yung parang masabi namin good thing and bad thing.
Thank you.
We dream about this, so we don't have any regrets. Nangyari sa amin to, and still, pag naliligaw ko minsan, mapaisip ako, wow, isa ako sa taong nabihiyaan ng ganitong opportunity. So, wala akong pinagsisihan, and kahit yung mga disadvantage na yun, siguro, to be honest, medyo nawawala din yung freedom minsan, lalo to speak up yung kung ano talaga yung tunay na nararamdaman mo. But, yun, God gave us talent na to inspire people. So, yun, di na namin tinitingnan yung mga sinasabi ng iba. Basta, ano lang, pinapaniwalaan namin yung sarili namin. Yun lang po.
Alright, I think that's it. Yeah, let's give it up for sb19. Now I'm giving you the chance to just plug the WYAT. You said WYAT, right? Where you at World Tour? Please do plug that and also your socials.
Yes, guys. See you first, of course, here in LA at November 12. Kita-kita po tayo, followed by our concert at San Francisco by November 18, and sa Singapore naman po by November 27, and maybe next year, and pagbalik sa Philippines. So,
yes, homecoming concert, we'll do it as well, so we'll see you guys in the Philippines. Love you guys. And
next year.
Yeah, you can just search for SB19 official or official SB19 at all social media platforms. Thank you so much.
Thank you po.
There is 58,000 people watching on Kumu. You're at almost 1 million diamonds. If you see all these virtual gifts right there, your top gifter tonight, Tina Lata, dropped 159,000.
Oh.
And where does that money go
She's an
to?
author.
She's a
very famous author.
Yeah, I know her.
Si Tina, Miss Za, J Media, they've all dropped over 100,000. So
shout out to the 58,000 viewers, and we reached the 1 million diamonds for tonight.
Thank you, Tina.
Everybody, let's give it up for sb19.
thank you, everyone. For that.
Wow, that was such a great interview. That was long. That was almost 30 minutes, but was very insightful. I really like that last question about privacy. That is such an important thing that we never think about. But I think that 18 are really good at respecting them and respecting each other. Like, for example, I compare this concert experience with other concert experience that I have had. Obviously, I've had a lot. I've been to a lot of concerts, so I have a lot to compare with. And definitely, there was some issues with some fans in that concert. Some fans that we've already voiced our concerns on our live. If you haven't watched our live, some were very disrespectful. But overall, the overall of it all was so positive. Everybody was just so nice, and everybody knew everybody. It seemed like even if you just came to a sb19 concert on your own, you would definitely make friends, because everybody is just so friendly and they are not keeping to themselves. They just speak to everyone. They want to know everyone, and everyone is just very open. And I feel like it was definitely respectful in the sense that I was barricade and nobody pushed me. Nobody pushed me when I was in the front. I've been to barricades a lot. Like, I've been to a lot of concerts where as soon as the act come on the stage, people start pushing you and you're stuck to the barricade. And that concert, nothing. I had room to move. I was able to just step back. Like, everything was so well behaved. Everyone was really well behaved. Except that one girl. That was really mean. But you know what? I think it was definitely my favorite concert of all time. Out of all my experiences, it definitely is my number one because of the overall vibe of the concert and being with friends and making new friends. And I think sb19 is very good at picking you in the crowd and looking at you and making you feel special. That is what is different from other concerts where I've been to, because I've been to barricades a lot and I've never had any of the idols look me in the eyes or pointing at me, even though I was front row for a ton of concerts. So that one where they really look at everyone. Like, it seems like I was on Twitter and they took everyone's phone, they looked at everyone, they were pointing at everybody, they were playing with people at the back. Like, they are very thoughtful towards the fans, and they take their time to look at the fans. They take their time to look at each one of you, and it seems like they know us. Like, I know they know. You know, there was this one girl, she said, I think it was Pablo that said, "Oh, I know you from Twitter." It's like, what? And it's like, yeah, it knows her just from her profile photo on Twitter. Isn't that crazy? Like, they know their fans. And I feel like not a lot of idols can say that. I feel that we are at that perfect level when they're not too big enough for them to have too many fans, but right now is the perfect amount of fans where they really know everyone and they remember your face and they take it all in. So that's what I love. That's why I love them. They make me feel special, so special. I love that for me. Anyways, guys, thanks so much for watching. This was a very long interview, but hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.